24th February 2022 has become a crucial day for all Ukrainians, who changed our lives forever. Before this date, there had been some facts and predictions on television for more than a week that Russia might launch a full-scale war, but no one really believed it until it became a reality. I will remember this day for the rest of my life. My mom's anxious voice woke me up. She was talking on the phone with someone very early in the morning. She looked confused, and I didn't understand what was going on. When she finished the call, she said that the war has begun. I was overwhelmed by shock. I couldn't believe it for some time. I sat in the bathroom, hugging my knees. I was seized by panic. What will happen next? Surprisingly, I was brought into complete confusion by the fact that at first I didn't hear either explosions, missiles, or even air raid alarm. Only TV channels showing some events and enemy troops that were somewhere out there. And you just think, where's that war if it's generally quite calm? Only from time to time the siren turns on. I lived as in a vacuum, unable to realize or see the reality. It was this feeling that later caused me a feeling of guilt because I literally wanted to hear explosions, see some tanks or anything that would indicate a war and help me experience the truthful reality, which in fact was simply the desire of exhausted body and mind to get some emotions, adrenaline, and feel alive again. Later I found out I wasn't the only one experiencing it. That was terrifying and absolutely not the trait of normal mental health. When our city was almost surrounded, the next stage was the escape from the war abroad. We said goodbye to our relatives without any clue if we would ever see each other again. We traveled and flew many kilometers, but no matter how warmly and friendly we were hosted in other countries, the heaviness on the heart and longing for Ukraine wasn't leaving me. Honestly, I've never wanted to live abroad before. I've always imagined my adult life in Ukraine, and after traveling around a lot, I've become even more convinced that the only country I want to live in is my homeland. This is the place where I feel the best and most comfortable. Therefore, we finally returned home, and despite all the challenges and fears of war, I feel at ease, in my place, and my heart is calm despite the constant stress. Because here is my family, friends, acquaintances, and even strangers who are also close to me in spirit. And here at home, among my people, even under the sound of siren, I feel safe. Perhaps it sounds strange, but it's here where everywhere are roots of my family, where the air is permeated with memories of my childhood, where every corner speaks to me in my native language. There I find true peace. The war taught me to value every moment, every meeting, every word. It opened my eyes to the true values: love, loyalty, friendship, support. And although fear will never disappear completely, it no longer paralyzes me. I have learned to live with it, to find strength in myself, to move on, to fight for my happiness. And I don't know what will happen tomorrow or whether I'll still be alive tomorrow, but I know one thing for sure. I will never exchange my land for someone else's and for someone else. I'll always be here next to my people. I will rebuild my country. I will dream of a peaceful sky and do everything I can for this. And I believe that someday there will be a day when we can gather with the whole family at a large table without fear and anxiety. We will simply be happy together that we are at home, that we have finally defeated the evil that has been attacking us for centuries from all sides, and have finally been able to completely restore our freedom and independence. For us, for our children, for Ukraine.